What's up, you guys? Happy Thursday night. Holy crap, it's Thursday already. At the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. Hey, there's nothing to talk about, is there, brother? Nothing happened.
I don't know how you feel personally. Maybe I do. I mean, we've been talking every day, pretty much. I love what the Jets did.
Yes.
I love what the Jets did. My fear about what the Jets did, do we as a fan base?
They'll screw it up.
Exactly. And, and
Right.
and and you're seeing the fan base, some of it is loving it, some of it is hating it. I don't get the hate portion of it.
No, no.
I don't, and what I mean by I don't get the hate portion of it is that, Kevin, we sucked with Quinnen Williams. It was time, and I've been saying this all year to you. We sucked with Sauce Gardner. It was time. They may go off and do fantastic things, but they weren't going to do that here. Quinnen Williams was done here. You hear it in his voice, in his press conference. He was done. We were not going to rebuild this team around him. He was done. The losing wore him down. He was a defeated man and he needed to go.
He wanted out.
Yeah, he needed to go.
Yeah, and yeah, I hear people say, "Well, the picks, the picks, the picks." Well, 50% of first round picks become something. All right. Well, who says you're going to use those first round picks as picks?
Yeah,
Package them
yeah,
together and trade them for somebody.
yeah.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm here. That was one of the rumors out there. See, that's what people are not understanding. With the Jets now having five first round picks in the next 2 years
Mm-hmm.
and four
Mm-hmm.
second-round picks in the
Ammo.
next
It's
two.
ammo. It's ammo.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know who said it. I think it was Adam Schefter, so I'm going to use his sentence. The Jets now could sit at the table, stand up tall at that table, and play poker with anyone. Because
Mm-hmm.
now they have the ammunition to go after your quarterback if you're not happy, or he's a free
Mm-hmm.
agent, or you're looking to move up in the draft. Now we can go after a Joe Burrow because we have the ammunition. And not only that, Kevin, we're going to have the cap space. If you buy into what you're hearing, the leaks, I don't follow the cap space, but this team could have close to 100
100.
million
Yes.
going into this
Yes.
year's draft,
Hey,
along with, and hold on, Kevin, let me just finish my last sentence. If they stay with their picks, 12 picks, 100 million plus 12 picks in the 2026 upcoming draft, you
mhm,
could get healthy and strong real quick as
mhm.
long as Moji and Glenn pick the right players.
And if you do it right, it doesn't have to take 5 years.
No, no, no,
It can
no. You
take
could,
one. It can take
yeah,
one if you
yeah.
do it right.
I was gonna say two. I
Well,
was
you've
saying
already had one.
2020.
You've already had one.
Yes, but with what we have looking forward to in 2026, there's no way you should not be a competitive team.
Three tops.
You know?
The
Yeah, I
third,
mean,
the third year,
you're counting this year as one of the years.
third
I'm
year,
not even counting. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
year, you should be going for it. You should be
Exactly.
competing for the trophy.
And
Absolutely.
Kevin, if they hold on, now I could be off on the numbers. If they hold on to all their picks for the next 2 years, 22 picks. 22 picks. Five first round picks out of those 22. Four second round picks out of those 22. You can get healthy and strong and good for a long time. And you
And
don't
like
even
I
have to
said,
get a quarterback in this year's draft because the rumor is now the 2027, which I don't go that far into college, is supposed to be even a better quarterback draft than this quarterback draft, what people say is a lackluster quarterback draft.
and you never know who's going to be unhappy on another team.
Exactly. Joe Burrow can't be happy. Now, my fear with Joe Burrow, he's constantly injured.
Hurt. Yeah, he's made of
But
glass.
but
Yes.
I think our O line is better than the Bengals O line.
Hmm. Hey,
So
we'll see.
And you know what I love, Kevin? You know what I love? It just shows you that you and I, all right, two Mamalukes, as we called ourselves 4 years ago when we started this
Can
thing.
you imagine? Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
but the point being is that we know just as much as the Rich Saminis, the Adam Schefters, all the beat writers, because you know what? Everyone said out there, and maybe they weren't on their list. Everyone said out there, "Oh, you're not getting a one for Quinnen." You're right, right. We got two. Correct me if I'm
A
wrong, right?
one
We
and a
got
two, a
two.
one and a
Yeah, a
two,
one
a
and a
one and
two.
a two.
We
Yeah.
can't get a one for Quinnen. Sauce, he's terrible, which I think he is. You're not going to get a one. The Colts gave us two number ones, a second rounder. He gave us I'm not a second round. They gave us two number ones and a wide receiver with a high ceiling, And I love the highlight that's going around of Aiden Mitchell who burned Sauce in one of the
Yes.
games. I love
Hey,
watching that
and did you
because people are
mention
acting like we just got rid of Ronnie Lott.
the defensive tackle that we also got from the from
No, Maisie Smith, yes,
yeah.
who underachieved in Dallas doesn't mean he's going to underachieve here. Sometimes Quinnen might go on a roll on a tear.
Yes.
We don't know, but you have to get rid of your good to get better somewhere. Like you can't get rid of your 55th guy on the team and
No,
hope to get better.
this was good. It kind of reminds me of the Keyshawn trade.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, you know, a little bit,
yeah.
a little
And
bit.
Kevin, here's the other thing. If you're buying into it, and listen, I'm not a draft guy. But the Jets been so bad that I have been following the quarterback from Oregon, and I forgot his name right now, and Mendoza from the Indiana. If you buy into the fact that these two quarterbacks aren't that good, then you can even sell that third round pick and even get more picks.
Yeah,
Especially if you're thinking like everyone else is thinking that 2027 is a better draft class.
but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to use all these ones as ones. You package them together, trade them for a quarterback, trade them for
Yeah. Exactly.
something.
And
Yeah,
that's what I said at the start of the show. To quote Adam Schefter, they have the capital now to play poker with anyone. They could hold their own with these picks.
it, keep it and have it so you can trade one down to trade down
Yeah,
with one. Yeah,
yeah,
and get a boatload or something.
yeah.
Team to
No,
come
agree,
way up, you know.
agree.
And if I was going to do that, I might do that this year because you're going to suck.
Yeah, yeah.
And a team that wants to come all the way up,
He's going to have to give us a pretty penny to come all the way up.
yeah,
Yeah,
just a
I
thought.
hear you. I hear you.
I mean, if you want to think strategically, I don't know.
Yeah.
And because they seem to be looking at 2027 anyway.
Yeah, because I think, like everyone said, that's a better quarterback draft.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you go for a free agent quarterback? Do you make a trade for a Joe Burrow or someone else out there? I don't know right now. I can't think of the top of my head. Or do you sit tight and build this team with the picks you got coming in?
Then I heard people saying Arch Manning, Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Of course, he don't want to come here. His
Well, first of
father,
all, the Manning clan
they're
won't
not
let him
gonna
come
let
here. And you know what? I
they're
don't
not
even
gonna
know if
let him
I
come
tell you the
here.
truth, I don't even know if I want him. But
No.
regardless of that, Kevin, whatever quarterback they bring in, whether it's a trade for a veteran, whether it's Mendoza this year or whoever's coming out 2 years from now, the one thing the Jets have to do is bring in a quarterback coach.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere where this coach comes over to him and is in his ear. They're looking at the iPad, looking what's going on, looking, I don't care who it is, McCown, anyone. There's got to
Right.
be someone out there.
Pennington.
Yeah,
And you got to get the pick right. You
yeah,
got to hit on the pick.
yeah, yeah.
It's the most important thing. You got to hit on the damn pick. You got to
No,
you got
no,
to
you're
pick the
right.
right one,
Yeah,
and then
right.
and
But
then
you
you
got
got
to
to
be
coach
able
them
to
up.
exactly,
Mhm.
Kevin. What we've always said is the quarterback is the one position that once he's here, you don't stop coaching him. You got to coach him more because
Mhm.
the pro game is so much quicker, so much faster, so much more complex with the schemes, you got to coach him even more.
Yes, yes. And we heard what's up with Quincy coming back to being benched.
What was that? I don't understand that. I mean, is that another message being put out there? I don't
They
know. Then why
told
did he trade him?
because more or less from what he said, they told him he sucked all year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what, Kevin? To his credit, he said what you kind of want a player to say. He goes, "All right, I'm going to win my job back." So
Right,
now let's see if he
right,
can win that job back.
right, right. And he's one of the guys we heard was on the block, right?
Yeah,
Along along with Jermaine Johnson. And
yeah, yeah. Guys, we heard. Now there was rumors they tried to push Brees Hall. Chiefs didn't fall for what the Jets wanted. They didn't bite. But you know what? I'm
and
glad Brees is here. My only fear is, Kevin, if you read between the lines, or should we say hear between the lines, I don't know if he wants to be here after this year. That's my fear. And I want players who want to be here and are not here just to collect a paycheck.
well, when they asked him, what was his answer? If they'll have me, right? That's what he
But what
said.
else is he gonna say?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you know? But if the win against the Bengals proved anything, is that you need a Brees Hall for whatever quarterback you
Listen, I said it on a couple posts on
bring in.
X and shit. And if you use this guy right, it's Curtis Martin.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My thing is now, did the Bengal game teach Aaron Glenn, Wilkes, our offensive coordinator, I keep forgetting his name, how to play football? Like, did they finally learn? So, what we did against the Bengals, are we going to see that this week against Cleveland, who has a way better defense than the Bengals, but a way worse offense than the Bengals?
Hmm. Yeah.
Are we going to see this? Are we going to see Fields trust himself again and throw
You
the goddamn ball? Are
you
we
can't
going to
just
see
stand
some?
you just
Yeah,
can't just stand
yeah,
there. You're gonna get killed.
yeah,
You and
exactly.
can we have some design runs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, again, I don't know how many games this team's going to win, but the game against the Bengals and the game against the Steelers were two games. Yes, we won one, lost one, should have won both. Were the only two games this year I enjoyed watching Jet football because it
Yes.
looked like football.
Right.
So give me that now the rest of the year. Okay? You
When I
brought in
listen
now
when I
You
heard
brought hold on a second. You brought in John Mechie. You brought in
Mhm, mhm.
AD Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah.
Please, please, please. They've been here since now. Practice started yesterday. They were here in the building. Please, please, please. I don't want to see them as healthy scratches. I don't want to see them on the sidelines. Design 3 or 4 or 5 plays for them and get them in the game on Sunday. I don't want to see Lazard at all. How he's still on this team is
What
beyond me.
is the point?
Yeah.
What is the point of having this guy on the team?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't trade him for a bag of
Trade
balls.
him to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, maybe Pittsburgh didn't even want him.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Kevin, because we've seen the Jets do this before. They sign guys and then they go on the practice squad and they fade into oblivion. We never see them again. You got two receivers who have potential. Their ceiling is high. I do not want to see on Sunday morning when we wake up healthy scratch or standing on the sideline. Get them in the game. You had all week to devise this game plan now to get these guys involved and get them in a couple of plays. Please let them be out on the field.
Coach said something to the effect is, well, don't it might take a while to get him into the flow and then to the game
Such
plan.
bullshit, Kev.
Yeah.
How many games have you watched? I forgot who it was a couple of weeks ago. They just got the tight end
I
and
don't
he came.
know. I
It was
heard Sauce.
Miami with us.
I heard Sauce is good to start in Berlin.
But this is why you're bringing him in. This is why you're bringing him in. Listen, Maisie Smith, is he underperforming with Dallas? Yes, you brought him in. See what you got. him 10 plays, give him 15 plays. And if he sucks, now you know what you got going into next year or don't have. But I
Hmm.
don't want to see these three guys that you just traded for sitting on the sidelines holding their jocks.
Standing
Get
there,
them in.
standing there
Yeah,
watching.
get them in. Because their ceilings is high and where we need receivers.
And I mean,
You know we're gonna wake up Sunday and they're gonna be healthy scratches, and it's gonna be Lazardo on the other side of G. Wilson. You see, because this is
yeah,
what the Jets
yeah,
do. This is
they're
why I get aggravated.
they're gonna double
Throw
Garrett.
these guys out there.
They're gonna double Garrett, stack the box against Brees.
Exactly. Exactly. Last week, I think it was after our game, the Bengals played again. They got a kid on the D line. They just brought up from the practice squad. He had a quarterback sack. Why do other teams bring guys up from their practice squad or make trades and they're doing great things the next week for their team? Darren Waller didn't play for a year and a half, came in one
Yeah,
night and
right.
scored two touchdowns. This is what I'm saying. This is what I get aggravated. And this is not just the Glenn regime. This is every Jet regime, I feel like the last three coaches. They get guys on their practice squad or they make trades for guys and they're just sitting on the sidelines doing nothing.
Hmm.
Figure it
Yeah,
out this week.
it's like what did you even trade? Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember what was that? What
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah. And that's the one thing I loved about Rex because you
Yeah.
traded
So soon that just
yeah.
popped into my head. What was it?
Yeah. I agree with you, Kev. I agree with you. And this is what I loved about Rex. You traded for LaDainian, he was your star running back. You
Yeah,
got
right,
Thomas Jones, he was your star running back. That's
right.
not saying these guys are going to turn out to be stars, but maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
should not. I don't want to hear, oh, they're 1-7. Who cares? We need to see what we got going into next year.
And 20, number 20 should touch the ball
20 times, at least.
minimum,
Yeah. Yeah.
minimum, minimum.
Yeah.
You watch some of those clips. You watch some of those clips on X and stuff. There's a clip from last year. Rodgers throwing deep down the right sideline.
Oh, the shoulder one.
Yeah, in the diving catch. That was Testaverde to Martin.
Yeah.
That's what I saw there.
Oh, definitely. I'm not arguing any of this. And that's why I said to you, what we saw the Jets do against the Bengals and even against the Steelers should be how the next 9 weeks shape out. Win, lose, or draw, let's see it. Let's see it. Win, lose, or draw. Let's see if Maisie Smith is a guy on the
Mhm.
rise. If we could get something out of him, let's see if Mechie and blah, 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 Mitchell are up and coming
Yep.
stars. They have the potential. Let's see it. I don't want to see them in the fourth quarter when we're down by 20 and they're making to 15, 20-yard catches. No, I want to see them from play one, series one.
I liked some of the guys that got involved last against the Bengals.
I'm not arguing that, Kevin. I agree. But isn't that what makes the more the merrier? If you have five wide receivers that you
Let's
could
go.
count on, yeah,
Five wide receivers. Spread
uh,
it out, man.
yeah.
Spread
Now
it out.
listen, I don't know how healthy Wilson is. He was limited today. I'm sure he'll be ready for Sunday. But how nice would it be to say, all right, we don't have to kill Wilson right away. Let's get him back into the flow and use these two new receivers and our other two receivers.
And the thing with Fields is when you spread it out and go five wide, you still got a running back, the
Yeah,
quarterback.
yeah. And Kevin, you know what? We kill him on here. We kill him on here. But he can make the throws. He's got the ability. He just needs to trust his eyes
Yes,
more.
it's got to be in his
Yeah.
head. It
No,
has to
I
be.
don't know. I don't know if like the way we fucked up Sam Donald and he needed to get out of here before he became
Mm,
better.
mm.
Yes, better coaching. I don't know if Fields got fucked up with the Bears, almost got it back with the Steelers, and then
Yeah,
lost it again here. He
yeah. Who
needs to
knows?
trust himself.
Yeah,
He needs to trust himself. He
and it's. I
can make
mean,
the throws.
guys had
Trust
what
your eyes.
three offensive systems in 4 years. So what?
I
Right?
know. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they always say, oh, the verbiage is kind of the same, but well, but still different.
You see, I've never heard this before, and I hear it a lot now while I'm watching the Seattle games. Because yes, I'm not gonna lie, do I follow Sam's career? Yes, I have all the games, so I'm sure a lot of people do. I watch all the Donald games,
Hmm.
and I heard them say the other night about how for the first time, even now with Seattle, he's understanding his feet, leading with the foot, I believe, throwing where in the past he wasn't. He was leading with the wrong foot or throwing off the wrong.
Hmm.
These are
Hmm.
things that you see, even 6 years, 7 years in the league, they're still coaching him like that. And this is why we need a quarterback's coach. This is why we need a good quarterback's coach to
Yep.
be in our quarterbacks here, to watch just film on him to see if his talkage is right and everything.
I mean, when I think of when I think of field, everybody's talking the draft, the quarterback, the Burrow. Okay, this kid can be pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Do you build around him? I don't know. I guess we find out over the last 9 games.
We have to see this offense, all right, and Fields do what he did against the Bengals and the Steelers. Trust your eyes. Don't worry about interceptions. Throw the damn ball.
Play,
Trust
man. Just
yourself.
play.
Trust
Just
your
play.
receivers.
Just play.
Trust your eyes. Trust your receivers. You're 1-7. You're kind of like your football career is in the balance. You have to
Hmm.
say to yourself, you know what? Fuck it. This is either going to be a team where I stay, or this is going to be my last shot at glory. I'm going to add this ball out. I'm going to
Yeah,
play
because
fearless.
because if you bomb here, you're not going anywhere else.
No. No, I'm
Nope.
sure there's another coach who'll take him on as a second and third, like Miami did with Zach. But
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
your chance now. This team is 1-7. You have a chance to do. You go 5-5 or whatever it is, five
Go
and
on a
four
run.
down the
Go
down the
on a run.
stretch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Does that take us out of a chance of getting one of the top three quarterbacks in this draft? Because we'll 4 or 6 or 7. But if you believe what the prognosticators are saying, that next year's quarterback class is even better, what do you care if we pick seventh and we don't get a quarterback in this draft?
I mean, we're not playing the Bills Sunday. We're playing the Browns. I mean,
Exactly.
okay, we got the Pats on Thursday. I know.
Yeah.
Beat the Browns and then make a real statement on a
Yeah.
on a Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah. Beat the Browns. Okay. Go up to New England, and yeah, you might lose that game because New England's playing really well. Props to
Hmm.
them, but
Oh,
show face.
I
Show
expect to
face.
lose, but show up.
Exactly. Show face. And by the way, for anyone who cares, next week we'll have two Patriot fans on. It'll be a
Oh
fun debate, and
boy.
it should be. And to one of our buddies' credit, he said, "If only we were better," which he's right. How fun could this really be? Like, we could really knock heads.
Yes.
But he did. To his credit, he did say,
Yeah. I mean, some
"No,
of the zip gets zapped out of
yes,
it because
yes."
they
But to his
suck so
credit.
bad. Yeah.
To his credit, and I'll have him repeat what he said. I'll say, but he'll tell you. He said he's probably right. Miami's probably going to be done this year and maybe
Oh
even
yeah.
next year. If we could get these draft picks right, we could be a team on the rise. And Buffalo, sorry, Buffalo fans, you might have missed your window. Your window might be
3 years.
closing.
By the
Yeah,
third year, but
your
this
window might be
this
closing.
being the first, by
Yeah.
the third year, you should be making a run.
By next year, Kevin, at this time, if you're a Jet fan and they're 4-4, you're happy.
Hmm.
You're happy
You've made
because you're seeing
progress.
what we've been asking for. But again, I understand the draft is hit and miss. But if our GM and our coach and our coaching and our scouts could get this right with the amount of picks we have, yeah, we could get healthy and good real fast.
I mean, this year, record wise, the season was over by before the end of summer.
Yeah, yeah, yes. And Kevin,
Are you kidding me?
and you know what, Kevin?
It was before
Listen,
October 1st.
you're right, Kevin. And you know what, Kevin? We could get 31 fans on here from 31 different teams, and they're all going to say the same thing about their team. And I get it. So what I'm about to say, take what you will. A bounce here, a bounce there, a play here. Like, and listen, I'm one of the guys who rip Glenn out. I don't like his press conferences. I think he talks to people like they're 4 years old, and he's the smartest man in the world. He's not Belichick. He shouldn't act like Belichick. You know what? But when you look about it, that kid misses the 62-yard field goal. We win that game.
Mhm.
We win that game. All right, Buffalo blew us out of the water. If Wilkes could have had the defense figure it out, and that last drive against the Buccaneers, yeah, we win that game. That's the Buccaneers' fault for letting us back in. We
Mhm.
win that game.
Mhm.
Miami, all right, we'll give that a loss because the Jets just looked lost from that game.
Yes.
The Dallas game, blah. If Aaron Glenn's balls would have dropped against Denver and he became a head coach that day and said, fuck it, let Nick Folk try the 62-yard field goal. I got nothing to lose. And let's say he makes it. Let's say he makes it.
Which he very well could have.
Yeah. And then if you showed up, by then you're wiped out. If you showed up against the Panthers, and now the Bengals, you're looking at 5-4, 5-4, right? One, two,
Even
three,
four and
four, five.
five,
Yeah,
even 4 and 5, you're in the race
yeah, yeah.
going into the
Pittsburgh will
second
win.
half
Tampa Bay will
of the
win,
year.
let's say. Denver Panthers, yeah, five.
Should
Five
have,
and three.
this should have, could have, would have. It's every year.
Yeah, 5-3.
Yep. Yep.
Of course, I could bring on a Giant fan and they're going to say, well, if we beat Denver, this, if we beat, and I get it.
Yeah, of
I
course.
get it. I'm not saying, but this team isn't that far off. They just need some more horses who believe in what Glenn is doing.
And stop killing yourself with your own mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, which, Kevin, the last 2 weeks
Stop
they've been better at.
stop fumbling the ball going over the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
But the last 2 weeks they have been better at it. They have been cutting down on the penalties.
yeah.
The problem is, Kevin, I don't think Wilkes is the right guy to lead this defense. That's my opinion.
No,
I
I
don't
think you
think,
need to make it come the off season, you need to make a change.
yeah, and I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if Charles London, I believe that's his name, our quarterbacks coach, is the right quarterbacks coach. That's my take.
The depend it the you know I, with the QB coach, I think it depends on who the QB is. If you keep Fields and it's going to be him, maybe you keep the same guy. If you go with a rookie, or hey, if you trade for a vet, do you really even need one? Depending on who it is, you know what I'm saying?
You always need one because they see things that you're not seeing in live action.
Okay, you need one, but do you
You know,
really need
you
a
you
special one?
always you always hear the guys in the booth say when the quarterback comes off the field, and the first thing that you hear them say is the coach is asking him, "What did you see there? Why did you not trust this? Why?" So you always
Yeah,
need that
I
guy.
mean, to me, if you got a rookie, you need a special QB coach. Okay, if you got a seasoned vet, you need a guy that the two of them can work together. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no,
But
I get it. I get it. I
but
get it.
a rookie, you got to have
And listen,
somebody like you said, a McCown would be perfect.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, Pennington if he's interested.
Yeah. Yep. Someone who's
And
gonna
let me
like
tell you.
pour themselves into it.
Now, do you think we don't know how the rest of the season is going to play out for the Bengals? But you could already see now there's a split. The one thing I got to say is with the Jets, as bad as we are, there doesn't seem to be a split. But that Bengal locker room is a split.
Well, it, there may be little ones, but I think under Glenn, under this regime, they're very good at keeping it in house. if there is one.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Players are going to talk that. At some point, you're going to get so fed up you don't care about. Like to hear Chase and the other receiver, I forgot who they interviewed,
Hmm.
say what they said. You wonder if these guys are going to be back next year. Are
Hmm.
they going to be made available? Like I said, because we have leverage, we have money, we have picks. We could become big players fast. But
Hmm.
it's all going to center around who's the quarterback coach, and can we coach them up properly?
Yep. Oh, I agree. I agree.
So for me,
Coaching,
I don't
coaching,
know.
coaching.
Yeah. So for me, I don't know how the next 9 weeks are going to play out. Here's the other thing, Kev. Maybe, and I hate to use this word, so I'm not, but because I don't want to use the word because it doesn't. What I'm trying to say is that maybe the Jets got rid of, as much as you like them or she liked them or the Jet Nation liked them or I liked them, maybe they got rid of the players who were doing the bitching and bringing everyone else down. Maybe now with Quinnen not here and his unhappiness not here and him voicing his unhappiness constantly, maybe the sun has shined today and the Jets are saying, all right, we're here now. We're going to try to be the best we can.
Or maybe
Maybe with
now it's his,
Sauce not here and
maybe now it's his brother because you benched. But like you said, he was a good soldier. So
yeah, well, according to listen, according to what he said what you want to hear. I'm going to go win my starting job back. See, that's the thing, Kevin. You wonder if somebody like Quincy got too complacent because he had Big Brother here, and no one was ever going to trade Big Brother. Well, now that Big Brother is out the door and gone, and your ass is benched, now you got to prove yourself again, like you did when you first got here
yeah,
as a
yeah,
free agent
and
that we
played your
picked
ass
up off
and
the street.
played your
Yeah,
ass
and
off.
that's right. That's right. This is
Hmm.
what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to get rid of the bad seed. The bad seed might be a good player, but if he's not happy, he's going to spread that seed all over the team, and they're
You
all going to be like, oh,
you can't have the constant disgruntled in the
exactly.
locker room. Yeah. Hey,
Exactly.
no, listen, the losing gets to you. We know that, right?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not. But Kevin, we've always said it. We've always said it. There comes a time where the message has worn thin. You're done with it. No
Oh
matter, you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yep,
The thing
yep.
is, Kev, yes, losing beats you and gets you down. All right? But if we were 5-3, would have he been happy? I don't know, maybe. His numbers didn't show us anything
Yeah.
great.
I mean, winning cures everything, but
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
it,
yeah, but
it
you know what? You know what, Kevin? I'm sorry. And Jet fans can rip me, and you can rip me if you want. And you might, over the summer, sit back and think about it and say, you know what? He was wrong. I'm going to let him know about it because you'll have time to think. But I said to you, Quentin Williams was a lovable Jet for us. We loved him. The fan base loved him. He was this, he was on his first press conference when he got drafted. And he sneezed. He said, "God
sneezed.
bless you."
Yeah.
Everyone fell in love. And oh, Kevin, he was never a guy for me that I felt that offensive line coaches and offensive coaches stayed up at night scratching their heads trying to figure out how do we stop him? He's such a disruptor. How do we stop him?
Well, I think he's a guy that you couldn't have him as the only force. You had to have other guys that freed him up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
Kevin, look, I understand what you're saying, but how many times in a big game on
He's
Thursday
a
night,
game
Monday night,
changer.
Sunday
A
night, did you
game
ever find
changer.
him?
Yeah.
Did you ever find him?
A game changer. A Bosa. A
Yeah.
Freeney.
A what?
A
A
Mac.
Khalil Mack? A
Yeah, right.
Von Miller?
Yeah, yeah. No, nope, nope.
John Abraham?
Yeah, John Abraham. Yeah,
You know?
Gastineau, which
Yeah, yeah.
which
Yeah, I didn't even want to
which
go back that
which
far.
which which brings back painful memories with the Browns coming up.
Yeah, no, I didn't even want to go back that far. But Kevin, I feel like even in our big games, Snacks Harrison stood up when he had to.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Muhammad Wilkerson stood up when he had to.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't ever remember a game saying, oh, the Jets need to stop here. And here comes Quentin Williams for the key sack. The Jets win the game. Meanwhile, the Rams on that time, you heard them, they need a key sack, and their defensive end sacked the quarter, and they won the Super Bowl. Like, when was we going to see that play from Quentin? We never got that. We never got that, Kevin.
Well,
So for Jet fans to be aggravated, I don't
he's
know
on
what
to
they're
the star
watching.
on the helmet.
I think this is the funniest meme or gif, whatever they're friggin' called. The Colts gave up more picks than Sauce ever did. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to see that.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
one.
that's the funniest thing. And let me tell you something. You're hearing
And
a lot of Dallas beat writers not happy with this trade.
yes, and you know what I heard too? That they had talked about he had went to the Jets and told them that he wanted that,
3 times supposedly.
Okay, but they kept it quiet and he kept it quiet. So at the trade deadline, the Jets would get the max value. That's what I heard. So,
Okay, interesting. Interesting.
mhm.
Because he wasn't a name that was thrown out there.
No,
Sauce wasn't a name. And this is what I'm saying.
but I
It's
heard they
always,
kept it like this, and so did he, so they could
yeah.
get the most out of it.
And it's always the names that are never brought up. Like we were even on here. We said, who are the 2 players you think's going to go when we had our guest last week? And
Hmm.
all 3 of
Hmm.
us said Michael Carter and Lazard. No
Hmm.
one even said Quinnen. No
Nope.
one said Sauce. We even said throw in Clemens, give him for free. Throw in this guy, blah, blah, blah. And the 2 guys went. And for Jet fans to sit here and tell you they're aggravated, we were a losing team with them. We needed to do something. We brought back capital that could help us in the future. Now, yes, I
Hmm.
know we got to get these picks right, and who knows if we will, but we weren't going to get this team righted with Sauce and Quinn in here. I'm
No,
sorry. I'm sorry. You weren't going to get this ship right with those 2 here.
listen,
So bitch all you want, Jet fans.
and I know people loved Sauce, but I had no problem with it.
Neither did I.
The
Neither did
the
I.
Revis Island, he is not.
No. Aaron Glenn, he's not.
And if you
Cromartie, he's
and
not.
if you can get 2 1s, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Kevin,
Are you kidding me?
He's not even Kerry Rhodes. And we trying couldn't wait to get Kerry Rhodes out of here. And Kerry Rhodes took key interceptions in games that we needed down the stretch to win games.
Eric McMillan.
Yeah. Yeah. When was the last time Sauce got an interception that won us a game? Come on, Jet fans. We had to get rid of some capital to get capital back, and we got more than we ever thought.
Mhm.
You heard all these beat writers from all over. Jets can only get a 4 for Brees Hall. Jets can only get a 3 for this guy. And all the guys you thought they
Ja-
were gonna trade, they didn't trade. And the 2 guys they did trade, they got a shitload of capital back.
James Hasty was better.
Yeah, Victor Green.
Yes.
Green. Hooray! Let's go to hooray! Sauce has never made a key interception that locked up a game or help us preserve a lead or keep a lead. So I'm happy. I'm not unhappy. I don't know what the future holds with these draft picks. I don't know if Moji and Glenn are the right guys. But let me tell you something about our GM. What he pulled off 24 hours before the deadline or 8 hours before the deadline, for me, he's doing better than Joe D ever did. Half of Joe D's first round pick, his first year, all those picks, none of them are here anymore.
Yep. So far,
None of
so
them are
good.
here anymore.
So far, so good.
None of them are here anymore.
Everybody who said one and done for this staff and regime, that doesn't look that way, does it?
No, no,
No,
no,
no, you wouldn't
no.
be doing this. That's for
And
sure.
with these moves made and all this
Mhm.
draft capital, now, unless the Jets screw up this draft and become 2-15 again next year, they're going to be here for season 3 when they have 8 to 9 more picks and
That's what I
three
said.
first
three
round
years,
picks.
3 years.
Yep. Yeah.
If that third year you're not making a run and you're not right up there
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
late January,
Kevin?
then what happens? You clean house again,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And then, Kevin, then we're just going to have to get a new team because it's going to be an ugly
Yeah,
cycle
right.
every 3 years,
Exactly.
and I don't have time for that. But if I'm daring to dream, if the Jets could get this draft right, and we could win 8 or 9 games where even the final week we're biting our nails that we have a shot for the playoffs. Look out for what's to come in season 3 under this regime if they still have those 3 first round picks. If they still hold on to those first 3 round picks for 2027.
Hmm. We shall
And on
see.
that note, yeah. And on that, for me, I'm
Yeah.
I'm you
Hey,
know,
let's
I'm good to go.
just touching on the Browns here, who lead the series 16-14.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I
Couple
believe
of
the Browns won the first 6 games out of the box in that series.
yes, yes.
They
I
beat us on the
mean,
first Monday night game ever. I think Joe Namath had 4 interceptions that night. The first Monday night game ever with Howard Cosell, and the Browns beat us.
kind of an omen, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, and then like we were saying about the Gastineau game, double overtime,
Oh, yep, yep,
double
yep,
overtime. Then we have
yep,
the Baker Sam game. It's
yeah.
like, are you kidding me? Here comes Mayfield. Oh yeah, terrific.
Just typical Tyrod Taylor gets hurt,
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
carry
yeah,
him. We were kicking their ass after that first
yeah,
quarter. We looked
yeah.
like world beaters.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
yep,
And then the funny thing is you had Coach Bowles say at the end of the night, we weren't prepared for him. What? What? Stephen? Anyway, we'll see how what Sunday does. I'm good for tonight, Kev. I said my
yeah.
piece. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to next Wednesday talking Jets Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a score.
For this game,
Yeah.
I actually like the Jets, Kevin. I really do. Call me a front runner, whatever, fake fan. I like the Jets 2017. We're at home. The place is going to be loud. I'm sure there's going to be some type of um, memorial for Mango since it's our first home game since the passing. I'm sure maybe they'll have some special decals, some special on the field. I like the Jets 2017 over Cleveland.
Well, I'm gonna go Jets 23-10.
Wow, so you like them big. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the defense shows up big.
Okay. We'll see. Now remember, again, we got to get these guys in. So let's see. Let's get
Offense offense does just enough.
Okay, sounds good to me. 23-10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyway, brother, I will see you. I will talk to you Sunday, and I will see you Monday night to do the recap. Will it be
Yeah.
Victory Monday again, or will it be Sad Monday loss?
Or
Yeah.
sad Monday loss, and it's a
Yep.
short week, so not much time to either be
No.
happy or sad. So
Yep. And
maybe it's
once
a
again,
good thing.
folks, yep, we'll have 2 Patriot fans on with us next Wednesday. So it should be fun talking Jet Pates next week.
Looking forward to it.
Yep, me too.
Bring it on. Bring it on. All right. We'll see you guys next week,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Next Wednesday. Till then,